So the other day I was watching the Nina Simone documentary with a good friend of mine, and they asked her in an interview, "What is freedom to you?" She said, "What is freedom to me? No fear." So living with freedom is having no fear. And I started to think about why, if most of us desire fear, do most of us have, or if most of us desire freedom, do most of us have fear? Like, why do we live in a society where we're all terrified and we all want something that is so hard to get? And what is fear? Fear is, it's entrapment. It's prison, right? It stifles us. It's a tool used by people in power to keep us down. It doesn't allow us to progress forward. It's gross. I mean, I don't know how else to say it, right? And how do we get to freedom? And the thing is, I've seen it happen, and I've experienced it happen. I've been here for about 2 years now, and I've seen people walk on a path of fear and switch to a path of freedom. And it happens from belief. And belief in the self is hard sometimes. We all know that. So belief in others is what helps us out. No, not just this. Belief in others is what helps us out. And being believed in by others helps us out and transitions us from a path of fear to a path of freedom, right? A couple months back, a student came. He was new. His name's Timothy. I don't know if you guys know Timothy. You can give him a round of applause. If you want. And Timothy was so shy and so nervous. And his teacher was like, "Timothy, you got to write an essay for this class. You have to write an essay for this class." And he was like, "I haven't written an essay in forever." And after a lot of encouragement and belief in him from others, he wrote an amazing essay. And being the pushy person I am, I said, "You have to read that and learn from the heart, our open mic night." And he was like, that was like the worst thing he'd ever heard. And I was like, "Okay, you don't have to, but, you know, I believe in you. I know you can do it. And there's going to be a room full of people who believe in you too." So the event happens, and people are coming up and sharing their work and doing amazing. And finally I look at Timothy, takes a deep breath, and walks into a path of freedom and leaves fear behind. And he does an incredible job. I mean, the room is silent, and his essay was so powerful. Fast forward to when we all had to go to City Hall, and Hosea Stuna tells us, "Okay, a couple of you are going to have to speak," and I'm terrified. And Timothy comes up to me, pulls me aside, he says, "What did you tell me when I first got here?" "I believe in you. You can do it." And we had switched paths, right? And he pulled me back onto the path of freedom. And that happens all the time here. We have a reciprocal love, a reciprocal belief in one another. It doesn't matter where we're at. We're all afraid sometimes, and we all need people to believe in us. So I've seen people relapse, and their brothers and sisters come around them and say, "Come on back onto this path with us. We got you." I've seen parents who've lost their kids not want to go to parenting anymore, say it's not worth it, and other people say, "Come on, man, you can get your kids back. I believe in you." And once we start walking on that path of belief, that path of freedom, we start to believe in ourselves. We start to get that motivation. We think, you know, I can do this. And we look back onto that path of fear, and we see that someone else needs our belief. And so we share it with each other, right? And so maybe outside of these doors, freedom is more common than, or fear is more common than freedom. But inside of here, freedom is more common than fear. And don't be afraid of your fear. Talk about it. Share it so that we can believe in you, and then one day you can believe in us too, right? Okay, thank you guys.